How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. We've had many options to review future stars. So many, you could say Tchouameni. You get it? His name's Tchouameni. Guys, we're going to review future stars Tchouameni today and see what he's like in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. See if he's any good, basically. You guys know the drill. His inform, very, very OP at the start of the game. I've got to say I'm impressed by this card. More than impressed, and today we're going to review in, out, and every way about this card. And I've got to say straight away, Bellingham was also in the side. You've just seen that as well. This guy outperformed Bellingham. I'm just saying, this guy was insane. High work rate, 6'2", 4-star skills and a 3-star weak parts, and stats beyond his years. I guess you can say that for future stars, because they are literally beyond his years. We're going to have a look at this card today, see how good he is, and give you the review. So if you do enjoy, you know what to do. You bring that like, you smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here, or even if you're not brand new around here, subscribe anyways. Make sure you subscribe. Notification bell, all that stuff. And get amongst the comments as well, because there's still a lot of future stars we haven't featured on the channel. Bellingham's another one, obviously. And if you want to see like Vlahovic or anyone like that before the next mini release, SBC, Objective, who knows what's coming out next. Make sure you let me know in the comment section below as well. Tchouameni, his stats are crazy. Literally crazy, man. Because you got to remember as well, he's 6'2", he's got 90 aggression, high work rates and strength of 93. This guy's a powerhouse in the midfield, and he makes his presence felt at each and every single turn. Now with his high strength, high aggression, high stats, high reputation, high everything, he's going to demand a high price. He's currently minimum 850 on both consoles, Xbox and PlayStation, and I believe that minimum is on the Xbox, and the maximum on both consoles is 1.1 million coins, and that is on PlayStation. So he's an in-demand card, and there's no kind of getting around why he's in demand. This card looks sensational, man. He's got 82 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. The chem stat I applied on the card, as you guys can see by the stat layout, was Shadow. Marshall, why do you use Shadow? Why don't you use Engine or something to make him like feel agile? Because surely you'd be good defensively anyways. I wanted to use Shadow because I wanted to turn him into a defensive beast. Now, I know he's got high work rates, but I believe like 89 shot power should be good enough for when he does venture forwards. His passing is sublime the way it is. It lacks curve, but he's got 90 vision and 91 short pass and long pass. And I thought the dribbling for his frame and stuff was beyond good. I mean, he's 6'2". You've got to remember, like, the tall frame, like, large frame players on this game, they're not agile anyways. It's not like in their DNA. Hey, shout out to Sync. What a song that was, by the way. What was it? FIFA is in my DNA. Oh, nostalgia. He's got 86 agility, 82 bounce, 90 reactions and ball control, 89 composure and 88 dribbling. The defensive stats are crazy, and that's what I boosted up, along with his pace as well. Now, the pace for a box-to-box role, that is completely fine. If you can even enhance that, the 82 and 85, even better. And it did get better as well. As for the player traits, he doesn't really have any, to be honest, man. He's got a long pass there, and that is a CPU AI one, so it's not going to benefit you in game anyways. But with his aggression, by the way, high work rate, he's got 96 stamina. This guy's got more stamina than, well, what's those marathon sprinters like Mo Farah does? He's got more, you know what I'm saying, he can do marathons. He's got the stamina for a marathon. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Well, that's what we're going to do, is jump in the game, see how Tchouameni performs, and see if he's worth a place in your team. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay for Tchouameni. Now, what you're going to see during this gameplay is interceptions, tackles, passes, interplays between midfielders, and his natural position in the game, and one absolute stunning finish. Around 30-35 yards out, and he hit it with like 0 effort. It was crazy the way he scored it. It's one of my favourite goals out I've scored this year as well. Heading from corners, I mean, it comes easy when it comes to Tchouameni. He's a large lad. He's 6'2", man. He's a presence. And that's why, it's hard to say this. The comparisons to the midfielding icons on this game, right? You've got Vieira, you've got Hullitz, and those are the go-tos for many players on this game. Literally what a lot of people aim for. And what they bring to the table is a presence in the midfield. It's very hard to take it past the Hullitz, past the Vieira. Tchouameni, add that to that category, man. Look at that strike, by the way, from R9. But Tchouameni did set it up. He got the assist. That's why it was included. But yeah, he's one of those midfielders that brings that presence that Hullitz and Vieira does. So if you kind of compare him to that, price-wise isn't too bad. But he will add to your team. He will add to your team. There's no doubt about that. You can see all the interceptions he's making, the tacklings he's making. And that it doesn't come just like out of the blue. He's got high work rates, man. He's all over the pitch, and his positioning is fantastic. Interception there. Yes, it was a short one. It was like a 2-centimeter pass from my opponent, but he was in there. He was in there. He was positioned really well. This is him again, just like picking up the scraps from the midfield. If the defenders win the ball, he gets the ball. And we get the chance here. We have our first sighter on net. Great save by the goalkeeper. He's got 89 shot power, 84 long shots. What do you want to do with that? You want to crack the ball, man. You want to crack the ball. We got the play information and the pros and cons on the left-hand side of your screen. With the player information, high work rates. He's like an engine. He's like an engine in the midfield, and I love that, man. Because if you've got someone that does that box-to-box role with a high, you got someone that can't be moved, man, because they're always on the go. They're always putting their all into defense. They're always putting their all into attack. And basically, they're all action men within the midfield. It's just, it's a sight for sore eyes, man, because I just love midfielders on this game that actually put effort in. Because obviously you can get the defensive mids, high, medium, that is fine. You can position yourself there. But if you get a box-to-box that's going up, down, and putting so much effort in for the team, you're onto a winner. You're generally onto a winner. I'm trying to see when this goal comes. I think this is it, guys. We pass into Tchouameni here. Takes one touch and then takes the control. And, I mean, my face would have gotten away, but sensational, man. It dipped into the top bins, like pinpoint accuracy. It was sensational. The dance wasn't too bad either. But as for the pros and cons, you got the pace. Yes, it's 82. Yes, it's 85 sprint speed. But that is very good for a box-to-box. Even as a secondary CDM. Even as a CDM. It's just good for a midfielder on this game. Even a cam, but I doubt you'd want to play this guy a cam. Unless you do, hey, it's down to you guys what you want to do. But his pace is very good for that position. With a shadow as well, it enhanced the pace. His work rates. It doesn't just mean his work rates. It means how much like effort he puts in that midfield role. It's sensational. Tackling, power, interceptions. Madness. Absolute madness what he brings to that midfield. He definitely brings a presence. And yeah, that's what I kind of look for with this card, man. I definitely look for that kind of the Hullard variance, the Vieira variance. He's like a mix between the two. He's a class act, man, class act. So what we're going to do now is jump into the summary, summarize Tchouameni, and I think he's going to get a good rating. Lads, let's get into that. So there we have it then, lads. That was the man that you do see on screen, Tchouameni, and his Future Stars item. The card's gone now. The card's gone, so I recorded this, like, I want to say 2-3 days ago, but I just haven't had the time personally to get the review sorted. I have this morning, so that's what we're doing this morning. High work rates, honestly, sensational. Utterly sensational. This guy adds to your team. He doesn't take away, he doesn't minus, he doesn't divide, he adds. He doesn't times or anything like that. He adds to your team. He's a plus sign because he's just amazing in that midfield. It's quality on this game when you add a player that you think will do well and exceeds expectations. I expected Tchouameni to be as overpowered as his inform earlier in the year at that stage in the game. He's that times 1,000. He's so impressive on this game, it's a madness. Now, I know his price is very high right now. You're talking 850 minimum to 1.1, I can't even say it. 1.1 million maximum. It was that word that was tripping me up, by the way, maximum. It's very early on in the morning, guys, I do apologise. But yeah, I mean, you see that price, it's not that bad. And I'm saying it's not that bad because that minimum price, that's Xbox. That isn't bad for an endgame card. Yes, this guy is endgame, man. You could have him as a box-to-box till the day FIFA 24 comes out at this rate, if it's called FIFA 24. It's just amazing what he adds to the team. He adds passing in the midfield. His passing is very good. Yes, the curve is limited, but his passing is very, very good for the position that he does play in. Shooting-wise, you crack those long shots. The only con I'd found with this card was actually his weak foot. If you crack it on like his weak foot and stuff like that, it can be a little bit limited, especially outside the area, which, personally, that's where he's going to get the chances, outside the area. So he's got it on his right foot to execute those long shots. Left foot, not so much. Attack and positioning's fine, interception's fine. This guy is great, whichever period of the midfield he's in. He could be at the defensive stage, the offensive stage, or the in-between. He's a class act in each and every single one of those. And this guy deserves the rating I'm about to give him right about now. It should have popped up, mate. That's why I do this. I've explained that too many times now. But the large number is his overall rating. It's going to be a 9.5 for myself. I fully reckon he's endgame. Can this card improve? Yes, of course he can in certain areas. His agility could go up. His balance could go up. What else? We could have the curve going up. We could have the finishing going up. And the pace could be enhanced even more. But the thing is, he's just that good that he needs that 9.5, man. I'm not kind of BSing you guys. I'm always like true with my videos. I'm not going to say a player is bad. Well, have a bad experience with a player and then say he's good, and have a good experience with a player and say he's bad, just to like influence markets, this, that, the other. I don't think I've got that much power anyways. But now what you see is what you get, man. This card is a very good card. He's 6'2", he's a giant of a man, and this guy is one of the most imposing midfielders that you can get on this game. As for the enjoyment, 9.2. I just like the way he worked in the midfields, winning the ball back, and I've got to say, way more effective than Jude Bellingham. Bellingham was good in the midfields, but he wasn't as noticeable as Tchouameni. And they played in the same role for me as I was playing, I think it was a 4-3-3, or a 4-2-3-1. It's either or, but those lads in midfield were brilliant. Tchouameni was utterly sensational. And as for the value for coins, I have discussed 850 to 1.1 million is a high price, but when you compare them to those icons that possibly you guys are aiming for in this game, the 90 Hullets, maybe the Prime Hullets, the Vieira, the mids, maybe the Prime Vieira, those kind of players are very excessive in value compared with Tchouameni just because they're icons. This guy, he can play on the same field as those Hullets, those Vieiras, those prime midfielders on this game, and still shine. And that is why he gets a value of an 8.6 as well. And that's where we're going to wrap up this review for this morning, today, whatever you want to say. I don't even know the time right now. 10:17. Well, it's not that early. I've been up all night, to be honest, but I thought it was really earlier than that. I thought it was like 8:17. Maybe I time traveled. But guys, hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, leave a like on the video. Let me know who you want next on this channel featured. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Uploaded fail yesterday. If you guys want to go check it out, that would be sensational as well. Like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, have a great day today, guys. And we'll catch you all in the next one.